Hello, hello, everyone. There we are. Hello,
Hi.
hello. Hope everyone is doing well. Happy Wednesday. Steamy hot Wednesday yet again. You can tell by,
The
the
frizz.
frizz that's going on here. We've got drinks back here behind us. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, leave it alone. Stop playing with it. Hopefully, the signal is coming through much better than last night. On our other screens, it seems to be okay, but just let us know if you can hear us or not hear us. If anything is wrong, let us know. Don't know if we can do much about it, but we will do the best we can. Hello, Jan. Hello, Wanda. Hello, everyone who is tuning in. And here we are. Another Wednesday, another great set of things to share with you tonight. Oh, there is the peanut gallery. No, he is not here. He is at home getting ready for tonight's Lawn Fawn launch. We're not allowed to share anything about that yet, but by tomorrow's email, you should be able to get the lowdown on everything new Lawn Fawn. Um, we've got a new anniversary announcement to share at the end of this session, so stick with us to the end. We've got lots of new paper, a little bit of Christmas, a little bit of not Christmas. We got some new cards to share with you, and we've got some, of course, our good friends from Spellbinders have sent another box, and they don't just send it willy nilly. We do order it, so Matt is saying there's too many new items. He needs a nap. I think we're all going to be taking a little float in the pool and then a nap in turn before the Lawn Fawn release tonight. Lawn Fawn release is always a long day, but a fun day, and we are looking forward to crafting with all of our friends in the Lawn Fawn PJ Party group. All right. Who wants to see some new stuff? We've got Donna and Sheila and Patricia. Lots of people. And yes, they can hear us, which is awesome. Last night's technical difficulty gave me a little bit of anxiety, but I think we are good. And yeah, Darlene pointed out we got the memo. We both wore blue today. So if you're wearing blue, you got the memo too. Excellent. Oh, Jan says she hopes to stay up. I'm guessing you mean for the PJ party and not for what's new. If you can't stay awake through what's new, then we're not doing our jobs. We're going to keep the comedy going and the giggles going because it's just been that kind of day. All right, so let us jump in. Let me switch my camera here to this one. There we go. There is our desktop. And now, do we have to move back? Yeah, let's move back just a little bit. I'm sorry. We had customers right until store closing, so we're not as set up as we would like. Sorry about the vertigo there, but hopefully that works a little bit better. So here's a brand you have not seen in a little while. It's Photoplay. And yes, they've still been around, but there are some of the collections that we weren't big fans of, but now these collections are pretty awesome. Travel is something that everybody likes to do, and everybody likes to have a great paper pack for. So here is the travel junk line from Photoplay. Now, their collections tend to be a little bit smaller. There's generally only 6 double-sided pieces of paper, but you get 2 of each sheet. So you get twice as much to use. The collection packs also do have a great sticker sheet. Wander, these little tickets, all these little word stickers that I know. See if I can get up close enough. There we go. Darlene loves for her planners and her travel journals and things like that. Travel junk, we did also bring in individual sheets. So if there's a paper in here that you absolutely love, then make sure you go and grab some extras as well. And then this one had a really fun stamp set. So this is simply called Travel Junk. Just travel junk stamps. We've got the word explore. I love this kind of little dotted line with the airplane travel and some really great travel icons. Now, many of us have similar stamps like this, but what's one more in your collection? This one at least will coordinate nicely with the paper, and you'll have lots of fun playing with that. So that is travel junk. Off to Vanna on my right. Next up, actually, let's go chronologically. Let's do this one next. So, in the next iteration of the Junk line, and Junk by Michelle Coleman All of her collections have done exceptionally well for us. So we love to keep bringing them in. It's that vintage kind of vibe. It's got all of those, not quite grungy. There's still a brightness to them, but it's got that vintagey, rustic kind of vibe. So this is Halloween junk. This one, we only brought in the collection and the coordinating solids that go with it. This is their My Colors cardstock. So this one's got bittersweet, squash, polished stone, and canva. Sorry, not canva, canvas. And what's important to know is polished stone and bittersweet. I don't know if you can see it well on the camera. They have a shimmer to them. There's like a pearlescent coating on them. They're almost glitter. I hesitate to call it glitter, but there is definitely a sparkle to them, which really makes it fun for Halloween. This one here, I think, is my favorite paper with the framed silhouettes. To me, it's very reminiscent of Haunted Mansion, which is one of my all-time favorite Disney rides. And I think we were commenting last week how all of my references are Disney references. Yes. So just bear with me on that. We've got some great little spiders. We've got some collage paper, some definitions, and of course some spider webs here. So that is Halloween junk, all ready for your Halloween memories. Oh, sticker sheet. There we go. I love these guys. They make me smile, even though they're a little spooky. You know what would be really cool? Getting the pear blossom lights and putting behind their eyeballs. Have the eyeballs light up. You know, there's always ideas. So that was Halloween junk. And then that moves us along in the calendar to Christmas junk. Christmas junk. Again, it's kind of got that vintagey, rustic look to it, but it's got the bright reds and the greens without being too bright. Like, it's not primary colors, but it's got just that nice balance. We've got lots of great stripes and plaids. We've got the music paper, which I think people will really love. There's more music over here, the trees. And then take a look at this adorable sticker sheet. We always judge Christmas papers by the Santa and how cute or how scary this Santa is. I think this is one of my favorite Santas. He just looks warm and friendly, and you definitely want to go sit on his knee. Now, for me, if it was Ryan Reynolds in a Santa costume or Chris Evans, then I definitely want to sit on their knee. But for right now, this guy is it. Don't tell Matt. Oh, sorry, Matt's listening. Yeah, it's been that kind of day. We're gonna get giggly. Then there is the cardstock pack as well. Sorry, I'm not holding this right. I'm too distracted. We've got Exotic Red, which is another one of those shimmery glimmer papers. This one is much easier to see on the camera versus the Halloween one. And then we've got Daylily, Chocolate, and Cypress. A white, kind of a brown, and that deep Christmas green. So that is Christmas junk. And because we're still feeling festive, we're getting out of the junk world. And here is Up on the Rooftop. So again, how does this guy rate on our, oops, sorry, let me do this way. How does this guy rate on our Santa scale? Pretty darn cute. His little button nose and his little pink cheeks. He's super adorable. And this guy over here in the sleigh laughing. He's certainly slaying all the festive.
I think that's my favorite there.
Oh, the upside down Santa here. Lots of great things. This one definitely, I would say, skews a little bit younger. So if you've got little ones in your life that are, starting to build their naughty and, I guess not their naughty nice list, their wish lists, maybe it's still too early because they're going back to school soon, but who knows? So that's Up on the Rooftop with the sticker sheet and then the cardstock pack as well. Now, again, specialty finishes in here. So the Chinese lantern, which is the red, has that tone-on-tone polka dot. There you go. You can see it a little bit there. Then we've got soft blue and sandpaper, which are that shimmery glimmer. And then we've got parrot, which is that green. Sorry, I'll move that glare. So that beautiful PCW green in the cardstock there. That's that. And then last but certainly not least is our faith-based Christmas. And there are some years where we've got 2 or 3 faith-based collections and some years where there's none. So when we saw this one, we thought this was a must-have for the store. We do definitely have a group of customers who love paper like this. And I think this has struck a really nice balance between being very sophisticated and traditional and being cutesy. Let's flip it over here so what we can see. Mary and Joseph and the baby here. Here's the no room at the inn scene. We've got some really nice angels and wise men, silent night, holy night. So again, I always love the colors.
Yes.
For whatever reason, faith-based Christmas lines tend to be in these burgundies and navy blues. It feels very down to earth and very approachable. So I think this has got some really, really lovely options. And then the coordinating cardstock for this, we've got denim here, which is this blue, which is just a classic cardstock. We've got sandpaper. Was that sandpaper? Was one of the other ones?
I think so. Yeah.
That's a glimmer one, so it's got the shimmer. We've got cypress and we've got wine. So some very nice, classy colors for this very traditional faith-based collection. Now, once again, we thought that the stamp set was just too good to pass up. The silhouette is so classic and so versatile. I can just imagine embossing that in, say, the black or even like a gold embossing powder. I think on a dark background would be really, really stunning. And then some really, really nice sentiments as well. Now, solid stamps can sometimes be a challenge. So here's the tip portion of tonight's What's New. When you are using a solid stamp, like most of these, make sure you're conditioning your stamp. And that means you're going to put your stamp on a block, you're going to rub it inside your arm, and then you're going to clean it off. Or you're going to use like a white eraser or your glue eraser. Anything to take that residue off from the manufacturing process. You just want to do that quick layer first before you stamp it the first time. You don't have to do it every subsequent time, just the first time you go to use it. I do also recommend that you try a few practice runs before you go put it on, that card that you've spent 2 hours making. Do a practice run first and use a really good quality ink. For solid ones like this, we do highly recommend either the VersaFine Clair stamp ink pads or the Concord and Ninth that have that little bit spongier ink pad. You're going to get much better, much more even coverage. Or like we said, try embossing it as well. So that is 4 new collections, 5. Travel, Halloween, and then 3 Christmas collections from Photoplay back in the house. All right.
You didn't tell me there was math today.
Well, yeah, we try to avoid doing that. Darlene, I'm going to let you do the next one here. So segueing in from Photoplay, we do have some new Maker Series items as well.
So if you're not familiar with Maker Series, they do some really great card sets. So we brought in a few of their new ones. This one's called Flip Flap Pocket Cards. So it looks like, I have to make the sample for this one yet just to play, but it looks like if you pull this handle, this middle part pops up, which is really cool. So it's an interactive one. They are plain white card bases. There's no pattern paper. And this kit makes 3 of them. So you get to make 3 of the Flip Flap Pocket cards. So that's that.
And correct me if I'm wrong, in the instructions, there's a QR code that takes you to a video.
Yeah, so I'm thinking this one here, I could try it in a second and see if that brings you in. But I just went into YouTube and just did Photoplay. I typed in the name and it popped up. So, but there is instructions. Where's the sample? I have one. So if you open your kit, which I can show this one next, this is a different one. They do have instructions here, written instructions that you could read, but the video does help. Ask me how I know.
Yeah. Darlene's been playing with naked samples.
Yes.
And no, yes, it is suitable for work. But those instructions will be very helpful. So don't lose that carrier package.
Yes. So this is called the Pillar Pop-Up Card. It's a tongue twister. And what that is that it lies flat. And just like the name, it does pop up. So you could prop it on your table. It does stand. It has that little post here that you create. And this set makes 6 of them. So this is called the Pillar Pop-Up Card. Ooh, that's a long one.
Say that 5 times.
I know,
fast.
right?
These are great because it gives you, you know, all the score lines and everything else, but you can decorate it yourself. You can do it your own way and not have to do the math because we don't like doing math.
And because they come with a lot of them, I used the first one as our practice run. So I did ruin the pillar one a couple times to get it right. And now we have a lot more to play with and have it excellent copies. This is called the Peekaboo Pocket Card. So when you open it up, it does pull out this Peekaboo card that's hidden inside. It does have a belly band as well. And this one makes 6 of them inside. So here's a little sample that they created on the back.
And if you get very creative, you can include a gift card in there as well and have those things pop up.
And here is Gatefold Pop-Up Card. This is the other one that I was playing with. And this one makes 6 of them. So hold on, make sure. So it's a gatefold card, a little bit different than our traditional. So there is a little belly band. And this one here, it does pop up in the middle. I'm not sure if you could see that, but it stands. The way it's done is that it stands and this middle part pops up. So you can reveal, you know, an image, a sentiment to your recipient that receives it.
It's a nice little floating element that you can play with.
Well, if you tune into our Lawn Fawn PJ party tonight, this is the one I'm playing with. So you can see how that gets put together.
We will also do learning lives featuring these these card sets. And we did try to restock on some older favorites like the waterfall and the I call it the swiper card, but I think it's actually wiper.
Wiper. I think
I go back to my kids' Dora the Explorer roots. It goes swiper, no swiping. But they didn't come in this shipment, so we're waiting for that restock to come back in. But it's, you know, if you just want something a little bit different, but you don't want to figure it out yourself, these Maker Series kits are a great start. Darlene, Matt is on to us. He says, "You two are a bit silly today. Must have been quite a day there at the store."
It was a Lawn Fawn day, so I'm happy.
It's a Lawn Fawn day, but I do think the heat is getting to both of us. So, all right. So that is Maker Series. Next up is Spellbinders. Look at that big box of Spellbinders.
There's always something
There's
from
always something from Spellbinders. First and foremost, I'm going to bring in a summertime stamp set. I know you've seen lots of Christmas and Halloween lately, but here's a really super cute, and you know, it's called Many Greetings, so I wouldn't even call it summertime. Just, I like that flamingo. We got a great deal on it, so we've added it to our special buys section, and thought you might want to take advantage of it. I know this is meant to be sunglasses, but you could always use it for graduation as well. The truck will be very, very popular. I love the little plant, and you know, just things like loads of love and wish you were here.
Or if you cut it apart, you got beach balls. Not perfect circles, but
there you go. Hey,
abstract circles.
Let's, you know, get creative. Get creative. Oh,
It came in.
yeah. So we have to make sure we get the pre-orders on those ones. So this is the Infinity Scalloped Rectangles from Hero Arts. And I know we said Spellbinders, but for us now, Spellbinders and Hero are kind of attached at the hip, shall we say. This is the Scalloped Nesting Rectangles. It's just a really great, versatile set of rectangles that'll give you slightly different finishes. And if you are in Deanna's Botanical Buzz class, or Buzzing Bees, I think is the name of the class, this is one of the dies that she is using, so you can make sure that you have that matching set for her. This is just a great staple that, you know, we're going to be looking at bringing in more and more of these nesting dies to be able to do lots of things with. And I know, like, Jan's on here, she's asked us a couple of times to show different ways to use dies, and that's what we try to do with our learning lives and with a lot of our classes and demos, is show you different ways to use the stuff that's in your stash. So that is the rectangle or scalloped rectangle infinity dies. Another favorite, this is one of my favorites that I believe we've had before, and it's the brick stencil. I use this, like, if I could only keep one stencil in my stash, it would probably be this, because you can do so much with it, especially with Christmas coming, doing chimneys and winter scenes and that kind of thing. So a really great staple for your collection. Okay, who's ready to get a little cuckoo? and that pun is intended. So there is the Cuckoo Clock collection from Spellbinders. This is the Cuckoo Cottage. Look at this. And guess what? I've got some samples too. So I'm going to show you those in a second. Let's look at all the pieces. So with the Cuckoo Cottage, again, say that 5 times fast. You've got your little cuckoo bird up there. You've got the little girl and the little boy in their kind of Nordic. Is it like a Nordic look to it? You've got some great little elements. You've got your pendulums that swing at the bottom. And one thing to note is the pendulum does have a hole in the middle. If you think back to the last couple of years where they've done the dancing dudes where their legs swing back and forth, well, this one, you can make the pendulum swing back and forth. And I'll show you that in just a second. So that is the base element. But then there are some great add-ons. So there is Harvest Time that gives you the little gnome, the squirrels or foxes, or here are the squirrels, here are the foxes, lots of leaves, some extra branches to decorate those all up. For Ellen specifically, we've got the Halloween add-on with ghosts and a mummy. He's so cute. And the little black kitty cats and the spider. So you can have all kinds of fun things hanging from that pendulum. And then there is the Christmas one, Chiming Christmas, with the penguin and the snowman. Thank you. The little reindeer is just darling. And then lots of little add-ons for that as well.
Put like a stickle of a red nose.
You could, or even just one of the Spellbinders gems. They are really quite small. I actually found an extra one that I had made floating around. I'm like, where did this come from? And then, oh yeah, it's from the Cuckoo Clock. Now, what they've done is with all of these is they've tried as best they can to kind of pair like things together. I will tell you, no, let me get to that tip in a second. I just want to lastly show that there is a Better Press set of sentiments that goes with this as well. So with this Cuckoo Cottage, it looks amazing. But I will tell you, at least the first time you do it, it is a labor of love. So be prepared to take your time and just do it piece by piece by piece. I believe on the Spellbinders website, I'll do a double check to find out, there is kind of like a step-by-step instruction guide as well that helps you figure out what colors are which. And as always, the first time you use a new die, I do recommend when you're storing it, group the things together that go together. So for example, this piece, excuse me, this piece and this piece are all part of the window. Keep them grouped together. We've got the overalls, we've got the hair, and we've got hats. There's a teeny tiny little feather piece here. Group those dies together so that when you go to use it, you know which colors are going to go with which and which pieces go with which. That first time is going to be a little bit tricky, but going forward, and it's 100% worth the effort. So that is the main Cuckoo Cottage. And then I also did the Christmas one. So here it is here. I did some splatter white in the background. We've got some snow on here. We've got the sentiment. Here's that little reindeer. And I think I'm going to take Darlene's idea and put a little red gem on here. And then this one here is where I added the extra foam square so that pendulum really does swing. You just want to make sure that when you stick it down underneath, you leave enough room for that to swing back and forth. So much fun. So but again, it's awesome. Just don't be in a rush. You will not get this card done quickly. All right, so that's the Cuckoo Cottage. What else? Oh, and then if you are an I want it all type of person, there is also a bundle that has all of those elements there. Okay, let's see what else is in my little basket here. Okay, Darlene, I'm going to pass off this one here to you so you can share your sample, and then we got some staples as well.
Yeah. So this is City Holiday from Yana's collection, and what I liked about this is I like anything houses, and this is a building. The nice thing about this plate for this building is that you have the indents so you know where to put the windows and the door. That way you don't have to worry about measuring and making sure that all the windows are in the right location. So here is a sample that I made. Oh, let's move over this way.
Good.
And same tip as Sherry, I grouped my set by like items. So all the window pieces together, things that go with the tree together, the dog and the cat together. So when I was cutting it out, I could figure out the colors that I wanted to use. So the dog is cut from the bottom, but in the sample that I saw, it didn't have a tail that I think it needed a tail. So I kind of did surgery right there. You can't even tell, but I moved the tail up.
You could always do the tail in a different color so it looks like
Yep.
it's on purpose.
On purpose. So really cute details on it. So there is other items, like there is the presents. Some of these items are for the window. So like, let's say these 3 stacks of strips is for those windows. So they did give you some pieces where you can elevate your card. Like here is the steps and the windowsill. That's the window. So very easy together. This one took me a while to figure out what it was, but it's a snowbank. Hard to see, but it's at the back of the card. There is a little snowbank, and then there's the snowdrop from the top as well in this card here. And they gave you different kind of curtains. So there is, where's my card? There's this one here that's a little bit wavy, or you got the plain one, which is the one I used in the card. So really cute. Love these types of cards.
Lots
together.
of little accents that you can mix and match and move around.
And I use those little tiny gems from Spellbinders. They are perfect for those bows. And that is Hannah's
All right.
collection.
Just a couple of more seasonal items. So we do have the Snowfall Shimmer Better Press plate. So you can press that using your Better Press machine, or you can foil it using your Glimmer machine, and they're doing a good job putting that little also foils label on there. So that's a fun one. Here's a nice basic, but it is also, very timely for this season, and that's the Essential Stars. I love how Spellbinders is getting into doing the stitching on their dies. It really just gives it a nice finish there at the end. And you know what? Spellbinders does birds really well. I love all of their little birdie things. So this is the little birdies. It's got the branches. I love how the little birdies have their boots. And this is just a really
so
cute little versatile set. You know what, Darlene? I think that's going to have to go
so
into
sweet.
my pile. All right. So that, no, I'm going to come back. While we're still on seasonal, we did bring in 2 seasonal color assortments for the Spellbinders cardstock. And sorry, you're seeing our light reflection there. We did have Christmas. I've been trying to restock the Christmas. They've been out of stock. So unfortunately, no more Christmas at this time, but we have Halloween. And this one has, I'm going to read the Spellbinders colors and then translate that for you. So carrot, terracotta, saffron, peridot, lavender, lilac, violet, fog, anchor, and raven. So carrot and terracotta are oranges. Saffron is like an orangey yellow. Peridot is my favorite green. Lavender, lilac, and violet being Darlene's favorite purples. Fog is gray. Anchor
Is great.
is gray. So fog
Light
is
gray.
light gray. Anchor is dark gray. And raven is black. So what you would think of as traditional Halloween colors. Then we have our fall assortment, which is Merlot, Sicily, carrot, terracotta, cinnamon, beeswax, Tuscan, fawn, acorn, and truffle. Translated to reds, oranges, yellows, and browns. Very easy. All right, now we're into some basic items. So let's start 3 new embossing folders. We have dimpled, which is really cool. I don't even know how to describe it. It's
Yeah.
almost like I picture it in vinyl.
Yes.
Like a vinyl waiting room chair or something like that. It's just got those little nubbly textures to them. Almost looks like a disco ball that got flattened. We have linen, which I think is pretty self-explanatory. And the Spellbinders 3D folders are just so amazing that they're really going to show that dimension, even with all of that detail. And then I think my personal favorite is the waffle cone with this great little diamond waffly kind of pattern to it. You could use this for fabric. You could use this for summertime stuff. Oh, Darlene's brought something else over. This one's going in my pile over here. A new stencil. So this is the Lots of Circles stencil by Lisa Horton. It comes with, so it says 2 stencils and 4 masks. So I'm guessing
Circles, maybe?
there's the overall, here. When in doubt, pull it out.
And it's circles. Very versatile.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be careful. So this one here is the 4 different circles, but then the centers pop out so you have the mask. So if you want to do the reverse, you want to protect your circle and just do the outside. That's what those masks are for. And then this really cool all over kind of bubbly circle background. So that is, don't take it away. It's going in the sherry pile. This is what happens when Matt opens the box and I haven't had a chance to open the box yet. All right. This one that Darlene and I have been waiting for a little bit. And I think we might have to demonstrate this on a future Learning Live. This is an emboss and cut. So it's nice and little. It's perfect if you have the Scout machine. You can also use it in your Platinum 6. But what you do is you can die cut and emboss in the same pass. That's my understanding. Nest dies along lines and folders, set cardstock in place and close. Run through the die cutting machine and embosses and cuts at the same time. So you can either do a filled in archway, an open archway, and then you can have that negative piece that's left over. You would do both. Well, you could do one or both pieces at the same time and get some really great postage edge little 3D frames.
And it's small enough that it fits in the Scout.
Yep, it's a Scout friendly one. That's in Darlene's pile. Okay. Then we've got handles. So some of you have already seen the handles. It's one of those things where it's difficult to describe until you can actually try it. But if you are someone who has difficulty cranking, this handle goes on your Platinum 6, or there is a one for the Platinum, which is the bigger machine. The handle folds out. There is a little locking mechanism here that keeps it from opening. And because of that longer arm reach and whatnot, you're going to get a lot easier cranking without a lot more pressure. Now, the one thing you have to remember, and you're not going to be able to see it, but you do need to put it on. Let's see. You do have to put it on the edge of your desk. You can't have it actually sitting on your desk because the handle runs too low. Okay, back it up again.
Donna says that she loves the handle.
Donna came in and I said, Donna, here, try it the old way, then try it the new way. And she believed that the new way was the better way. So she took a handle home with her, and there are now handles for all of you as well. So this is the foldable extended handle. All you have to do is just to undo the screw and pop this on. Now, if you have a Platinum, which is the Big Daddy machine, there is a bundle because you do have to have this little adapter unit. And it just gives you that little bit more length to cover the extra length of the machine, and allows you to use it for your Platinum instead of just your Platinum 6. All right, just a couple of things left in this basket. Shaky, shaky, wakey, wakey. We have white speckle and black speckle acrylic paint. This is a new product from Hero Arts, and when Matt was setting this up, I kept getting these messages. What is this for? I said, it's to make speckles and splatters. He said, but what does splatter white do? Well, splatter white, and soon to be in other colors as well, is more of a watercolor medium. So it is a little bit more translucent. And if you are putting a water reactive medium on another water reactive medium, you could get some bleeding and some spreading that you don't necessarily want. So when you're doing, when you're using the acrylic, it's going to hold its integrity a little bit more on those different backgrounds. If you're doing something just like my Cuckoo Clock one, where it's just going straight on paper, the splatter white is fine. But the speckle white, again, is just going to give you a little bit more intensity. These have just come in, so we have not yet played with it yet. It is a brand new product from Hero Arts, but I'm sure we could get a volunteer to give those a try.
Yeah, because mine's in my bin there.
Oh, Darlene's is in her bin, so that, there's the volunteer right there. All right, and then last but certainly not least, I'm going to remind you first of the original product. This is the Color Swatch Petal. Do we have our swatches around?
I think you took it home. Or
No,
did it
because I
come
made
back?
one.
I haven't seen it.
Okay. Anyways, this makes swatches for your color cardstock and all kinds of different things, but it is just the one color. So now they have come out with the petal stack. So if you are playing with color combinations, if you are trying to mix and match, say you want to compare against that Halloween junk, you've got the paper already figured out, then you can do a whole stack on one petal and have them work well together. I was meeting with my friend Gail the other night, and we were talking about inks, but the same thing would apply here. Is maybe Peridot is my favorite green. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Get rid of that little bit of tape runner on it. Oh, now it's stuck to my fingers. So here we've made the petals with all of the different cardstock colors. That's what the primary one is for. This one is making color combinations. So if Peridot is my favorite, then I might do a combination that is greens and purples. Or I might do a combination that is greens and pinks. Or I could do a rainbow and just show what those colors are. So this stacking petal allows you to swatch and compare and have them all in the same set.
But those pre-made card packs is good too, because it gives you all those colors that already go together for seasons too.
Exactly. If you have a multi-pack or those coordinating packs, then just write your notes on there and you've got pre-made color combinations already there for you. Now, we did have the waffle flower swatching new products last week. We've ordered a couple more, got a few more things coming in for that, plus this. So I'm in the research phase. I'm in the prep phase. I will do an in-depth learning live, or maybe two, depending on how long it takes, on swatching and different systems for swatching. So you will see these guys come back again. And that's it from Spellbinders.
Oh, look at Matt's message.
Finally finished Lawn Fawn setup. Woo woo. Okay, so let's jump over and let's do a couple of announcements. We've got 2 more paper collections to share with you, and then we've got our anniversary release over here. So we're going to skip down here. So just a reminder of classes. We have Darlene's Capybara class. This is using Lawn Fawn capybaras and their Cake It Easy series for birthdays and other celebrations. You do get a full kit with everything stamped and pre-die cut for you. However, you do have to do your own coloring, but Darlene will take you through all of that. We then have Darlene's waffle flower postage collage access only class. Some of the products that she is using, we have sold out on, but will be getting more. So if you are interested in this class, which gosh is on Monday, let us know. We can get you access. We can put you on the list for the product when it comes in. And I still seem to miss Chris's calendar class, but she's got her 1 year 12 stories calendar class. Perfect for gift giving, creating layouts for your calendars, one layout per month. Yeah. And that's lots of fun. That class is coming up in September. And we have her mini album class coming up in October, using the Simple Vintage Woodlands line. But this is a full interactive layout with pullouts and telescoping pages and flaps and pivots. And she's really trying to take Darlene's Queen of Flips and Flaps title away with this album, but you're sure to learn some great techniques. Also not on here, we have open registration for Craft Around, which is our in-person station-by-station card making event on October 18th. You will find that on the homepage. And we have a brand new class from Deanna called Santa Claus Lane, and that's going to segue us into our next product reveal. But this is using the Season of Joy collection from Art and Creative. And again, on the cute Santa radar, this guy is right up there with, the chubbiest cheeks I have seen on a Santa. So he is going to be a super fun class. We do have to submit numbers for this class, I think, early next week. So we will be closing down registration fairly quickly. But if you want to get in on that, this is her only Christmas card class that's offered to us for this year. So don't miss out on that. One last announcement before we go back to product reveal. We have a super special mystery box offer for you. Simple Stories has working with our amazing Crafters Home team and putting together some Christmas themed mystery boxes for us. $278 Canadian in value. We're offering it to you for only $75. Now, this item, unfortunately, will not count towards free shipping, but you're going to be packed with goodness. One of the questions we received from someone was, is it new or old? This will be older Christmas products. Every box is likely to be even just a little bit different. No two boxes are likely to be the same, but all Christmas themed from all the different Simple Stories lines. And it'll give you a really great starting point to get your Christmas crafting started. Or it would make a really fun gift for someone who might be new to crafting or just wanting to build their Christmas stash. I think we all have a lot of Christmas paper, but more Christmas paper is never a bad thing.
Never a bad thing.
Never a bad
We always
thing.
need Christmas paper.
All right. So we talked about Deanna's class using Season of Joy. So I'm going to take this one and I'll let Darlene do the other one. Though I'm sure, I think that's in the wrong box. Or is that
No,
you?
that's extra. So
Okay.
it's the only thing from
Okay. So this is not Art and Creative All, but we somehow have one little random
that came in.
All and Create stamp if anybody wants it. This is called The Photographer. So cute. All right. And now Season of Joy. Season of Joy is designed by Katie Pertee, formerly of 49 and Market, formerly of Simple Stories, now on her own with Art and Creative Studio, which is a UK brand, so a nice European brand for our selection. This is the paper pad, which has a mix of solids and plaids, as well as some great pattern papers. And then there is also a solids pack that I think a lot of companies are going with this whole idea of solid, not solid. It's got that textured element to it. It's got that distressy look to it. And it's nice that it's got the different color on the back. So dark red, lighter red, dark blue or teal, lighter teal, greens, and so on and so forth. It's all going to coordinate with all of the things. There is the 6x8 pad. If you are taking Deanna's class, you get a half of one of these. So if you want to make more cards, you're going to want to get more of these. We have, okay, these are two different ones. So here's the ephemera pack. And this has some great foliage, some great sentiments, all the tabs and labels and things that Katie is known for. And again, that super cute Santa in there. And then there is the Season of Joy Page Makers ephemera pack. Words, frames, tickets. That's what the page maker is all about. So you can use it for your layouts, you can use it for your cards, and just have lots of great coordinating elements there. We have enamel dots. Always good to have that matchy-matchy. We have the rub-on transfers. Now the packaging is a little bit deceiving. What I learned from Deanna is there is actually 4 sheets inside here, not 2 sheets. You've got 2 of this one and 2 of this one, so you can really stretch your supplies nice and far. And again, cuteness, Santa,
It's a cute Santa.
right up there. Santas have been good this year,
Yep.
have to say.
No scary ones.
No scary ones. I'm going to show this one next, which is the alphabet stickers. Pretty self-explanatory. And we are going to end with the laser cuts. Now, Katie and Art and Creative have done something very unique with the laser cuts. They are actually printed on both sides. So that way you can pick and choose all of these different elements. So with the sentiments, we've got one side that has the sentiment on it. The back side is just plain. So you can stamp or use a rub-on or just use it as a plain solid as you see fit. And when it comes to Santa, it means you can have Santa facing to the right or flip them over and have them facing to the left. So depending on what your creative juices are telling you, these being double-sided really give you
That's
a
awesome.
lot of versatility. So that is Season of Joy. And I'm gonna have Darlene finish up. Still Christmas, but you know, this one has purple in it. So it really was fitting for Darlene to present that.
So this is also from Art and Creative. It's from a different designer, Kathy Shuttleworth. So this is called Vintage Christmas, and as Sherry says, it has purple. You don't see purple in Christmas,
But it's stunning.
it is. The way they've mixed it up with the blues and purples in a Christmas collection is nice. This took it away from me. It's like a night sky with the trees. It looks like the aurora borealis.
the
Yeah,
Northern Lights.
nice. So we have the 12 by 12 pack, and this particular collection also has the 8 by 8. So it's 12 double-sided, so 12 patterns, 2 of each, so 24 sheets. And we also brought in the ephemera pack. So lots of versatility with the little tags here, the images. Look, it's not a red truck, it's a blue truck. Look at that. I just love the colors. It's really stunning. So this is the ephemera pack. Oh, and I got 2 ephemera packs in my bin. And the enamel dots. So this enamel dots is different from the other line. The colors are a little bit different. This one, they've added the purples and the blues, which is really nice. Love the color palette for this one. It's different. And you don't see that as often.
This one is a nice mix of traditional and non-traditional.
Yeah.
Generally, you either got your red and green and nothing else, or you got like your pinks and teals and
Yes.
the very non-traditional colors. This is that nice balance between the traditional, but with that hint of vibrancy to it.
It's beautiful.
So cute. All right, so that wraps up our new goodies portion. I guess I forgot to say off the front, welcome and hello, but you can find all of these in the August new arrivals. And I saw a question. Sheila is asking, any hints? Any hints? I think she is referring to our anniversary week number 3 special. So let us jump right into that to round things off tonight. Last week's sales all end tonight, so you still have a chance to get in on Spellbinders savings, All in Create savings, Simple Story savings. But starting tomorrow, we have a whole batch of brand new offers. And I think you guys are going to be happy with this one. So offer number 1, deal number 1 is 20% off select waffle flower stamps, dies, and stencils. Now, this is excluding any July and August new releases. We have decided to exclude postage collage as well. We've got lots of other great waffle flower items that we would love for you guys to take home. And we are excluding things like tools, so the waffle flower grip mats and that kind of thing. But lots of great things to choose from, lots of great waffle flower items to get in on and save 20%. Deal number 2 is Doodlebug and Bella Boulevard collections, not including the set, the summer fun collection that I shared last week, but anything older, Doodlebug and Bella Boulevard, fantastic savings at 20% off. Now, this is paper. This is ephemera, doodle pops, the coordinating patterns and solids and petite prints and that kind of thing. Lots of great savings there in the Doodlebug and Bella Boulevard collections. Deal number 3, Doodlebug 6x8 albums. Darlene's going to grab one. These are similar to the Snap albums, but with the Doodlebug, you've got a nice white cover. So you got lots of great, here I am showing you, and you can't even see it. So hold on. There we go. So Doodlebug mini album 6x8. They have the white cover that you can stamp on, you can paste on, you can collage on, or leave them plain. You've got your rainbow color on the spine. So we've got a variety of colors available. These are all the colors it comes in. I don't think we have all of those colors in stock, but you've got some great to choose from. We've got our page protectors in the different pocket configurations. And then there's a pocket actually two bottom pocket dividers, two side pocket dividers, some coordinating inserts here. So whatever color your spine is, that's the color that these dividers are going to be. And then you've got your tabbed dividers as well. And correct me if I'm wrong, do some of the sticker sheets have tabs and things like that? Do they coordinate?
Not that I've noticed.
Okay. So you might just have
Yeah.
to get creative and color those up or label them up the way that you want to for your album. But it is a great little album that this week only, starting tomorrow, is 20% off. Oh, Darlene's.
The 12 by 12 sticker sheet does.
So on the 12 by 12 sticker sheet,
They have.
depending on the collection, they will have tabs that will coordinate with the tabs on the album. So if you have some sticker sheets in your collection, you might want to grab them. All right, next up, the Doodlebug paper grab bags. I don't think we have them here in the store. They're next door. We'll have to make sure we grab them. But we have had them before, and they are wrapped in a bright pink wrapper. It's not a vinyl. It's envelope material. And you've got a whole selection of different Doodlebug papers inside, pattern papers. Now, some of them might have fun finishes on it. Some of them have a variety of styles and collections. No two paper grab bag is the same. We had these available at the Markham event, but we also had them at Scrap Fest.
Yeah.
Did we not?
Yes.
And we had people, their friends bought one and they bought one and they went back to their tables and none of the packages were the same. So you just don't know what you're going to get. For this week only, you've got it now for 20% off. And last but not least, we are rounding off the deals with 20% off Graphic 45 collections. Again, that's paper, ephemera, rub-ons, any of those coordinating elements for Graphic 45 collections. So those are our 5 deals for week number 3. Lots of great savings. They will go live tomorrow morning. If for whatever reason something goes sideways with the email, which has been known to happen, all you have to do is go to the website. There will be a banner on the homepage and it'll direct you to all the deals. And we will finish things off with our special gift. We actually just today sold out on week number 2 special gift and week number 3 special gift. In keeping with some of the things that are on sale this week, it's a 2-pack of Doodlebug washi tape. I'm just going to open this up here for a second. I'll go back to that to finish off. So the team has gone and bundled some great Doodlebug washi tape. There's a variety of patterns and styles. And we've got a little thank you message on there for you. This one's got, it's jumping. It's got ice cream and popsicles and polka dots. We've got a whole selection. And when you spend $35 or more, you will receive one of these 2 packs absolutely free with our thanks and compliments. There is a mix, so we can't guarantee what anybody will have, and those patterns will vary from person to person. But we just want to, keep saying thank you to all of you for supporting us for 8 years, for continuing to shop with us, even in this crazy, crazy world, and for tuning in on lives like tonight to give us your support and your friendship and your inspiration. All right, let's come back and say goodbye. Oh, I think I got to get rid of that. Not there. There we go. Stay cool, everyone. Make sure you're drinking lots. If your craft room is in the basement, it's probably the best place to be these days. Take advantage of some of these great anniversary specials, the new stuff, and I think that's it. Have a great night, everyone. If you are tuning into our Lawn Fawn PJ party tonight, we will see you at 10:30. Good night, everyone.
Bye.